Okay, this is a big moment. I've opened a lot of Lorcana, but I've never opened a full booster box on camera until today. This booster box costed us $120. We're hoping to see if we can make our money back plus some. This is Whispers in the Well. There are 24 packs, and what can be inside are rares, super rares, epics, legendaries, enchanteds, and iconics. Obviously, the legendaries, enchanteds, and iconics are the much harder hits, especially the enchanted and iconics. Enchanted, you have about a less than 2% chance to hit, and iconics are even less than that. If we hit something insane, it might be headed to PSA. Not too sure. Might send it to Beckett. I've never tried Beckett. I just know with everything that's going on. But before we start, I need to know, what card are you hoping I pull today here out of Whispers in the Well? I'm hoping I pull that Webby Enchanted. Drop it in the comments right now. And like I said, I'm hoping I hit the Webby Vanderquack on the Enchanted. Got the display ready to go. We're ready. We're ready to get into this booster box. Our first ever booster box. But here we go. Pack number 1. Also, before we get into the full rip of pack number 1, huge announcement. We are giving away a PSA 10 Feebas at 500 subs. Once we hit 500 subs, there will be an unlock video, and you'll just have to comment on that video. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so I can give that PSA 10 Feebas to one lucky winner. But here we go. Pack number 1. Let's see if we can pull anything here in our first pack. Daisy Duck, Mother Gothel, Cauldronborn, Clawhauser, Launchpad, Aries. We got Malicious, Mean, and Scary, Lexington. We've got Sebastian on the rare. We've got Creeper on the rare. And we've got Sebastian again on the rare foil. Some of these cards you're going to see I'm sleeving, whether it's just a rare, you never know. Some of these rares can be worth a little bit more than others. Obviously, those Sebastians weren't worth too much, but pack number 2, here we go. Guys, comment below what card is your favorite out of this set. Not necessarily what you think I'm going to hit, but what card is your favorite. Obviously, mine's still that Webby Vanderquack. It's just a DuckTales card, as you can tell in the background. Big DuckTales fam, and any Donald Duck card we can get, even if it's a common, uncommon. There we go. Magic at Dispel, Minnie Mouse, Headless Man Horse from DuckTales, Caw, Judy Hops, Inscrutable Matt, The Game's Afoot, Castle Wyvern on the rare. Nice little rare there, location. We've got Scar on the super rare Whisper, but I'm much faster on the foil there in the back. So you're going to have 2 hits in the front, or your last 3 cards, you got your first 2 hits, and the last one's always going to be a foil. It can be the big, so those last 3 cards are what we're looking at. We're not moving anything to the front like you do with Pokemon. You move that energy card to the front. Depending on the set, you might move a couple more base cards. Lorcana is all 3 hits in the back, and that's why you'll see there's that code code card, or with this Whispers in the Well, it's also like a puzzle card. You can put the puzzle together. Some have some older sets have artwork where if you get all the cards, you put them all together, it's like a puzzle, and it just makes the picture that of that character. But here we go. Pack number 3. Tinkerbell, Demona, Francine from Zootopia. We got Flash from Zootopia. We've got Chomp, Tinkerbell again, Emily Quackfaster from DuckTales, Broadway, Simba on the Whisper Rare, the Headless Horseman on the Super Rare, and Vladimir on the foil there in the back. Again, I'm going to be sleeving up ones, not, when recording this, I wasn't too sure on what exactly is, big super rares or whatnot. Especially some of the legendaries can be worth a good bit, but some rares are worth more than super rares, and etc. So I'm gonna sleeve what I think at the time is something I need to get sleeved, and then later I'll end up unsleeving stuff, not in the video, but just stuff that I was like, yeah, I was wrong. I'm always going to sleeve the DuckTales cards because I am master setting DuckTales, so those will be getting sleeved. But here we go. Pack number 4. We've got Genie, Ghostly Tail, Lena, from DuckTales, the Headless Horseman, Raj, Vladimir. We got Gaston, Chef Lewis, Flynn Rider there on the Whisper. We've got the Bitterwood Location rare card, Baloo on the rare, and Merlin on the epic. So our first hit is an epic. That is a beautiful. The artwork on this card is just absolutely beautiful. Epics in general, I wish there was more value there because of how beautiful they are. But you know, we'll take it. Obviously, it's a smaller hit, but we'll can't complain about the artwork there. Any Merlin fans, I can get this up on eBay, or if you want to come to the card shows that I'm at, and you can try and get your hands on it. We're already 4 packs down. We're getting to our 5th pack. We've already had a hit, so there's nothing we can complain about. 1 hit in 4 packs is pretty good, especially the way that Lorcana is. And again, Lorcana is a lot about not even collection. It's about just what's playable. People are wanting to play Lorcana. I buy Lorcana more for the collection side, the physical cards. I do play Lorcana online. I would love to start playing in person, especially with all these cards I have. I can build mini decks, so I would love to find a card shop near me. Let's see what we can pull here in pack 5. Performance review. Aries again. Baloo on the rare. Spooky Side on the rare. Love this card. And Webby Vanderquack on the foil. That is 1 card down for the master set. We are master setting DuckTales, so any of the DuckTale cards, you got to get the bases, you know, any of the commons, you know, all the way up to enchanted, but then you also got to get the foil version of them, just because, you know, that's just how it is. That's a master set, and so I typed in DuckTales Lorcana cards, and you know, Lorcana has on their website all the DuckTale cards. There should be some new ones coming out with Darkwing Duck and Launchpad. Technically, Darkwing Duck isn't originally from DuckTales, but he was in DuckTales, so I have to count him. And there's supposed to be a DuckTales and Launchpad Enchanted, so that'll just make that master set even that much harder. But here we go, pack number 6. Can we see some Disney magic here in pack 6? Be Gone, but I'm much faster. Goofy, Baloo, Jasmine on the Whisper, Flint Heart Glom Gold on the DuckTales card. We love to see it. Let's go. We've got David. We've got Ursula on the Whisper rare. Ariel on the Whisper rare as well. And next stop, Olympus on the rare foil. Like right there. That's one of those rare cards because if it's so playable and it's a foil, the value on it. Now obviously it's like $1, not anything too crazy, but some of those rares we've seen are like 20 cents, so hey, we'll take $1. Let's see what pack 7 has in here. We're Brooklyn. Elsa. Skipped one there. Elsa. Donald Duck. Then eventually do a Donald Duck master set, so got to put that to the side. Flotsam. Nana. New Shoes Rocket. Recovered Page. Kristoff on the Whisper rare. Goliath on the legendary. Our first legendary card, baby. Let's go. And then we have there the foil in the back. But man, that is our first legendary. We're 7 packs in. We've hit an epic and we've hit a legendary. Can't complain. This booster box is doing pretty well for us. Let's see what pack 8 can do. Can we keep, the Disney magic going and, get some hits here in pack 8? What rarity do you think we'll see first? Do we think we'll see an enchanted or an iconic in this case, or this booster box? Who knows? Again, those percentages of hitting those are very tough to hit. So we might not even see one, but we're opening Lorcana, we're having fun, and having fun is all that matters. We've got Ink Runner, Ka again from the Jungle Book. He hurled his Thunderbolt Gazelle on the rare. Potion, that is the super rare, and Nick Wilde there on the foil in the back. I still need to go see Zootopia 2. Comment below what you guys thought of it. Don't spoil anything for me because I haven't seen it. I love the first one, but I still need to see the second one. So comment below what you guys thought of Zootopia 2. I'd love to know. But we're getting into pack 9. We're getting closer and closer to that halfway point, so we got to keep ramping up the Disney magic. Can Lorcana treat us well? Let's see what Pack 9 has in store for us. We got Basil, Higgins, Webby Vanderquack, Webby's Diary. There's 2 Ducktail cards. Nibs. Time to go. Robin Hood on the Whisper Rare. We got Demona on the Legendary. That is 2 Legendaries already. This one is a very popular one. And the Duckworth foil in the back. Man, what a pack there. We get the Legendary and we get the Duckworth card there in the back. Cannot complain at all. Gotta sleeve up this Legendary for sure. Some of these Legendaries range from $3 all the way to $30. It just depends how playable the Legendary cards are. You know, who wants them in their deck. And again, if you want that in your deck, just make sure you check out the eBay store. It'll be tagged below or in the description. And you guys can go and get your hands on that Demona, unless somebody already got it. But man, Pack 9 did very well. So we've got 2 Legendaries already and an Epic. Man, this booster box off to a great start. And we still are not even at the halfway point. So we still have a good bit to go. Struggling to get Pack 10 open here, but finally got it. Let's get that code card out of here. Some of the code cards, like I said, make artwork in the older sets, but this one is more of like the detective, you know, and you're trying to read the script, so nothing too crazy there. But let's see what Pack 10 has. We've got the Junior Woodchuck guidebook for the DuckTales, the twins. We've got Munchings and Crunchings. Olaf. The Robot Queen. We got Grimarum on the rare. We've got Ingenious Device on the rare. And Judy Hopps on the foil. Man. The Judy Hopps on the foil. I know there's quite a bit of Judy Hopps in here. Cards and Nick Wilde in this Whispers in the Well. You know, the DuckTales are obviously what we're trying to hit on any of those bases. But we'll take it. I know Zootopia can be, those cards are probably very popular. There's a lot of Zootopia fans. But guys, we're at Pack 11. Let's see. We got Dragonfire. Mushu. But I'm much faster. But I'm much faster again. That was weird. Della's Moon Lullaby. That's a DuckTales card. Gaston on the Whisper. Nana. Rocket. Cold Stone on the rare. Chief Bogo on the rare. And Della Duck on the foil. We can knock down one of the foil cards, as those are probably the much tougher ones to hit, just because of you only get the one foil there in the back. So we cannot complain when we see a DuckTales foil card. We're getting into Pack 12. This is our pack for the halfway point. So this half of the box is gone after this pack. What do you guys think so far? You know, how is the booster box treating us? Do you guys think it's doing well? We're not doing good. I think we're doing okay. We've hit 2 legendaries and an epic. So I would say the box is treating us very well. But let's see what Pack 12 does for us right here. Can we have a good first half? Magic of Dispel. Inspector. Elenwy. Flotsam. Webby Vanderquack. Scuttle. Malicious, Mean, and Scary. Diablo on the rare. Daisy Duck on the rare. And Francine on the foil. So nothing too crazy in that pack. But, guys, comment below. We are halfway through this pack. How was that first half? And now we have a second half to go. We have one more half of this booster box to go. 12 packs. Can we even see something better than we did in the first 12 packs? Can Pack 13 make a great start to the second half of this booster box? Comment below what your guys' favorite artwork is. You know, I've got a favorite card, but man, some of the artwork, like what the Ariel on the iconic is just absolutely beautiful. And then guys, who is excited for Winterspell? We're going to get into this pack, and then we'll continue to talk about that. We've got Nick Wilde here, Mrs. Beakley, Finnick. We got Might Solve a Mystery. We got Hook Hand, Zeus on the Whisper. We've got White Agony Plains on the rare, on that location card. We got the Potion again on the super rare, and Rapunzel there on the foil in the back. But guys, who's excited for Winterspell? I know I am. I know they just released the Pocahontas Iconic. It absolutely is beautiful. I mean, it just is. The artwork's beautiful, and then, I can't wait to see what enchanteds come out in Winterspell, which will be around, it comes out in February, so stay tuned. We will be opening up some Winterspell, especially because you've got the Darkwing Duck and Launchpad in there. But pack 14, we've got Higgins, Bajir, Crane, Hook Hand. Next stop, Olympus on the rare, but not the foil this time. We've got Magica Dispel on the super rare, and the Horseman Strikes on the epic. Wow. Look at the artwork, guys. That is why I'm a big Lorcana fan. Just the artwork is absolutely beautiful. So I think that's what, a $5 to $8 card there. Very playable. People want it. It's in the meta. So if you want that, again, just check out the eBay. But man, 2 epics, 2 legendaries, pack 14, treated us well. So the Disney magic is in the air. It's definitely in the air, and we're catching it in this Lorcana booster box. Let's see what pack 15 has for us today. Guys, other than Whispers in the Well, what's your favorite set? I know Fabled was a huge Lorcana set. I would say really up to this point, I didn't really have a favorite one until Whispers in the Well, and it's by far my favorite set just because of all the Ducktail cards. But comment below what your guys' favorite set of Lorcana has been so far. And pack 15 is going to give us Crane here. We've got Shere Khan on the rare, the Sultan on the rare, and Ariel on the rare Whisper. Wow, look at the foil on that, just the shimmer that the card has and the shine. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that's, for being a rare Whisper, we love to see that. Here we go, getting into pack 16. Even if we don't get a crazy hit in this box, our first booster box has been a lot of fun. This is a video I was super excited to work on and get it out to you guys. But let's see here in pack 16 what we're working with. We've got the Promising Lead. We've got Brooklyn. We've got Demona. Big Nose. Got that big nose. We got Hudson. Flash. Our boy Flash there. We got Merlin on the Whisper. Katrina. Zeus on the Whisper. We've got Ink Amplifier on the rare. We've got the Horseman Strikes on the rare. And we've got the Horn King on the foil. Guys, do not forget, I already mentioned it earlier, we are giving away a PSA 10 Feebas once we hit 500 subscribers. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. That PSA 10 Feebas can be one of yours for free. You'll just have to comment on the giveaway video once we hit our milestone. That card was at like $70, and it's went up to $90. Even if you're not into Pokemon, get a card for free, $90, and sell it for some cash. Let's get into pack 17 here. We got Mother Gothel, Violet, Donald Duck. Man, going to do a Donald Duck master set eventually, so we're going to put that to the side. Launchpad, one of the funniest characters in DuckTales. We got Goliath, Black Heron, the villain from DuckTales, Scrooge McDuck on the rare. We've got Hans on the super rare. We've got Hans again on the super rare foil. Wow. Back-to-back Hans there on the super rare and the foil. So if you want both of those, just message me. Those won't be on eBay, but, there might be some Frozen fans out there that are doing like a Frozen master set. That's a pretty cool idea. My content is definitely starting to shift over to more Lorcana, as in Disney, and a lot more One Piece than it is sports cards and Pokemon. As the channel grows, I will keep it just all over the place, as in, not all over the place, meaning, we might get a schedule set, or, people have been asking for football, maybe get some football videos out, more football videos out there. I'm trying to get as much content out to you guys as I can, but I've got to be smart and try to be a little bit cheaper about it, as this channel is just a hobby. Hopefully we can get it big enough to where the channel supports itself. We are on pack 18 here. We've got 7 packs left in our first booster box ever. Let's see if pack 18 here can get us any Disney magic. So far, what's your guys' favorite card that I've pulled? I would say mine isn't actually one of those legendaries. I would actually say it's the Horseman Strikes on that epic. I think that card's absolutely beautiful. But let's see here what pack 18 has in store for us. We've got the Ghostly Tail. We've got the Cauldron-born, Finnick, Francine, Mrs. Beakley, Might Solve a Mystery, Flynn Rider on the Whisper. We've got the Robot Queen. Moving that bulk. Got a lot of bulk cards I don't want to keep knocking over and making a mess, so give me a second. There we go. We've got the Inkcaster on the rare. We've got Mowgli on the super rare. And we got Magica Dispel on the foil there. I love that card. And that is a rare as well. So there's a foil that we can knock off that master set. There's a lot of videos I'm still working on. I am working on a Pokédex video for Pokemon, and some other Disney videos that I'm trying to get finished and get out to you guys. But as of right now, just ripping packs, just some booster boxes, and of Lorcana and One Piece, so I can get that content out to you guys. We're on pack 19 here. We are 6 packs away. We are a 4th away on our last 4th of the video, meaning our last 6 packs. Be gone. We got Baloo, Basil. We got Elenui, Webby Vanderquack. We've got the Great Illuminary on the location. We've got Judy Hops. Moving some bulk cards. Sorry, give me a second. Keep getting in the way as we keep ripping these packs. Get to Safety on the rare. We got Cinderella on the legendary. And Baloo on the foil. So that is our 3rd legendary card. 3 legendaries. We will not complain, especially the 3 legendaries we pulled are some of those more favorable legendaries. They are the playable ones, so a lot of people want to get their hands on them. So nothing to complain about there. We are getting into pack 20, getting to our last 5 packs. But, I can't wait to see all the enchanted cards that are going to be in Winterspell. I really hope there's a couple Darkwing Ducks and that launch pad. I think those will be really cool. And some other characters from, DuckTales. But not too sure exactly. I know the Pocahontas Iconic is going to be sick. But let's get into pack 20 here and see what we can pull. We got Detective's Badge, Bronx. We've got Swooping Strike. We've got Putting It All Together, Shanty, Aquila. We've got Sleepy Hollow. We've got For Rewrite History in here in DuckTales, Great Illuminary. We got Penumbra on the rare. I love that character. Cheshire Cat on the super rare. And the foil there in the back on Elenui. So, pack 20, nothing too crazy. I do know this Cheshire Cat is very playable. A lot of people want it. I know the foil version's like over $20, and that Cheshire the Cat is like $3. So, again, if you're running a purple deck and want to get your hands on it, just check out the eBay store. It should be on there. Pack 21, our last 4 packs. Here we go. We got to see something big here in these last 4 packs. We got Furious McDuck, Scrooge McDuck's father, Hermes. We got Junior Woodchuck Guidebook there. We got the Headless Horseman. We got the Headless Man Horse from DuckTales. We got Jetsam, Search for Clues, Olaf. We got Sudden Scare. We got Trust in Me on the rare. Fairy Godmother's Wand on the super rare. And Bronx there on the foil in the back. Again, going to sleeve some of these super rares up. Not too sure what all is playable and what is wanted there in, Lorcana decks. So just going to sleeve them all that I think. And then we're getting into pack 22. These last 3 packs, we're going to try and slow it down just a little bit and see if we can build the suspense here on our last 3 packs of this booster box. Pack 22, we've got Genie to start, Rama, Fragile as a Flower, Clawhauser from Zootopia, Raj, So Be It, Pluto, Bellwether. It's a crazy card, actually. Zootopia on the location. And we've got the Horn King on the rare. We've got the Sword of Hercules on the rare as well, and Cauldron Born on the foil. It's kind of crazy, all these Zootopia cards that came out. The perfect timing of Zootopia 2, in my opinion. Just the way that worked out. Not sure if that was planned or not, but if it was, great planning there from Disney. But pack 23, 2 packs left. We want to see something big. We want to keep that Disney. We need some big Disney magic here. Let's see if pack 23 gets us that. We got Genie to start. A few packs ago we had that. Shere Khan, Violet, Chomp, Inspector, Goofy, Scrooge McDuck, Duckworth, Mulan. Can't hold it back anymore on the rare. Nick Wilde on the rare. Love that artwork. And we've got Black Heron on the foil there in the back. I love to see that, as we can knock another foil off of our master set for DuckTales. All right, this last pack, we're going to slow it down. This is our last pack here, going into pack 24, our last pack of our booster box. Hopefully we can hit something huge here. Is last pack magic a real thing, or is it just something to get people excited about and then it ends up being nothing? Let's see if we can have some last pack magic here. We're going to take our time with this pack. We've got Detective's Badge. We've got Tinkerbell, Elsa, Nick Wilde. We got Deladuck, Ka, Beast on the Whisper, Blessed Bagpipes. We've got Lexington. We've got Elisa on the rare. On the rare there. Here we go. Let's get into our second card in our last pack. Hercules on the legendary. Wow. Another legendary. That's our fourth one in this rip. What is behind this Hercules? Let's see. For our last pack, we've got an enchanted, the Horn King enchanted, baby. Let's go. The Horn King enchanted. That is a beautiful card. Look at the artwork on that. We got to sleeve this baby up ASAP. Let's get a sleeve on this. Wow. Last pack magic does exist, guys. You just got to believe. You got to believe in the last pack magic. Let's get this in a top loader as soon as possible. I go here and I try to put it in this one that's really made for sports cards, and also when it's not sleeved. So I'm not sure what I'm thinking here. I'm like, oh, that's not going to fit. So then I go scrambling around trying to find the top loader or a top loader. I wasn't top loading a whole lot just because I didn't have too many top loaders. I was going to go back later and top load the biggins, but scrambling to find a top loader here because that Horn King enchanted has to get top loaded. We had a less than 2% chance to hit an enchanted, and what did we do? We hit an enchanted. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Man, I hope you guys are commenting below all the hype that card, just brought to this booster box, skyrocketing on how we did in this booster box. That was a great finish. But let's get a little recap again. These are going to be, some of the rares, super rares, and some of the DuckTale cards that I put to the side just because those have value to me personally. So let's get a little recap here on everything we hit. We've got the Fairy Godmother's Wands, Cheshire the Cat on the super rare. Oh, sorry, I accidentally hit the camera there. We've got Hans on that super rare. Hans again on the super rare foil. We've got Ariel on that Whisper rare foil. We've got Scar on the super rare Whisper. Love the artwork on that, even though nothing too crazy there. We've got Simba on the Whisper super rare. Headless Horseman on the super rare. Magica Dispel on the rare, on the foil as well. Deladuck on the foil. Magica Dispel just on the super rare. Potion, super rare there. We've got Duckworth. We've got Black Heron. Those were back-to-back foils there. Scrooge McDuck on the rare. Webby Vanderquack on the foil. Daisy Duck. Nothing for the DuckTales set. Just threw that to the side. Now we're getting to the legendaries. We got the Goliath here. Or Goliath. legendary. We've got, well, who's behind there? We've got Demona on the legendary. Again, a lot of these cards are playable. People want them. We've got Cinderella on the legendary. And then we have the Horseman Strikes on the epic. I mentioned earlier, comment your favorite artwork. I would say, other than that Horn King, up to that point, the Horseman Strikes was my favorite artwork. Let's take another look at that real quick. Yeah, I just love that artwork with the pumpkin and the horseman in the back, or the headless horseman. Then we got the Merlin. Love the artwork here as well. So 2 epics, 5 legendaries actually with that Hans. Forgot to put that one in the pile. And then we've got the Horn King on the Enchanted last pack magic. If you guys stuck to this far in the video, I appreciate your support so much. You know, you were there for the hype. You saw it. You saw last pack magic does exist. Let's get a little breakdown. Booster box was $120. The card value was $162.89. So we had a profit of $42.89. I appreciate everybody that has stuck to the video at this point. But please make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and don't forget about the PSA 10 Feebas giveaway at 500 subs. I'll see you guys in the next video.